Hey guys, what's going on? This is Chris from the Anomalies channel, back with another pretty cool video. Again, just to show the lies and something that will truly get you scratching your head. Now, I'm returning back to Rocknest, and there's several reasons why I'm doing that, but it's not the whole Rocknest area, because I did one, well, it's over a year ago. It was called Rocknest Mars Picture Flagged BS. And there's several reasons why I did it. You guys can check that video out. Now, it is kind of lengthy. It's like just shy of 52 minutes long. You don't have to do that. You can literally go to that video and go right to 40 minutes and 18 seconds. And I actually cover the same area I'm going to cover here. Let me show you what I've got. This is from Sol 64. Yeah, 64, I believe. Yep. And it's the mass cam. This is the area here, but this is only partially. You know, they broke it down into different parts, and you can go here, and you can see it right here. You can see, like, this is one area that I'm doing. This is the right mass cam, and you can see other sections of what they have done. Now, they have a whole picture of the whole thing. It's a panorama. I'm not going to get into that. Like I said, it'll take too darn long. Now, in my other video... well, let me just backtrack for a second. The reason why I'm going back to this is several reasons. One, I've got a better computer. I got a HD computer and monitor. In other words, it's got its own GPU, which is, you know, high definition, the whole 9 yards. So therefore, the computer itself is clear to me, and I can see anomalies a lot clearer, so it makes things stand out, and I can make better videos that way. I've got better editing software. I used to have GIMP 2.8, which served me well. However, it was really grainy and boxy, kind of like had grayscale boxes and everything else to it. So you couldn't see the anomalies that clear. So therefore, when you go back to my other video, you're going to see that what I say, like right here, I call this a spacecraft. Now, I still say it is, but I'll get to that in a minute. But I actually use like this, like I say, like there's a side vent kind of thing, like an air dam kind of thing, like you would see on an F-16 where the air slams into the side if it goes into it. It's an inlet. Intake for the actual jet engine. But it's different here, and you'll see why in a minute. Better audio. I've got a studio audio microphone, so it's a whole lot better. I've got, and just basically skills. I figured out how, you know, they were going about trying to hide these things, and then, of course, I used the Photoshop to match it and try to counteract it, if you will, to try to bring out what they're really hiding. This picture is no different, but this is the reason why I'm going over this again. And like I said, you guys can go to my old video. You can check it out before you look at this one if you like. And then, like I said, just go to 40 minutes, and you go right at the timestamp. It's like 40 minutes and 18 seconds, I believe it is. And that's where I get into this area right here. Now, there's a lot of things in this picture. It goes along this rock. I mean, come on. Here's my argument. I contended, I said to myself, look, first of all, you got this long area or wide area right here up to this point. You can see right here. Okay. Let me do this because it'll make it easier. Okay. Here's the picture here. Now, I was saying before that this area here, well, let's do it this way. Right here. Let me see. Let me just go across all of this area here. Okay. And then we got this area here. Okay. This is what I call this area right here that I'm doing. The space or the area that's in between. It doesn't have to be perfect. The area in between these two lines is what I call the buffering point, or some kind of fudge line, if you will. And the reason why I called it that was because what they did was, I don't even know how to explain this. It's insane. But what they did is, it's almost like they had this, I don't even know if you want to call this a large area, because they're not giving any kind of scale. But from here, from the, you know, the foreground of the picture to the back, this seems to be a pretty wide area. And if you guys looked at this Rocknest pictures alone, there's tons of things to see here. How big they are is a whole different story. You just look it over, man. It's crazy. But what I think is the problem is they're making it look like it's a long distance away, and these are nothing more than mountains. I don't think it is, and I'm going to show you why. And so just continue to watch this to the end. You're going to like this, because you'll see right here, like I said, this space right here is wrong. They made it look like they used it, like I said, like a fudge point to actually try to blend these two. Problem is, I don't believe these things, whatever's in this mountain, and I'm going to show you right now, it looks like a spacecraft of some sort, or some kind of airplane. It looks nothing, it looks like it would probably be like 50 or 100 feet away, but yet when you look at this picture here, you look from here to here, it's insane. it looks like it's a huge distance away. Okay, let's move on. Now, do you see the plane that's sitting right there? Okay, let's do it this way, right here. Do you see that? And the reason why I'm going down over here is because it travels from this point down into here, into this area. Now, if you look, and I can see that, guys, the reason why I'm going to show you this now is because of this. And this is crazy. Let's just zoom in just a hair bit more. I'm going to let you guys look at that. You can see that black dot. It looks like a pixel of some sort. It's not. But when you look at that picture, you go, yeah, I'm not seeing. And these guys, I still get these people going, oh, dude, you got way too much time on your hands. There's nothing here. Well, if this is nothing, please explain to me what this is, because this is crazy. All right. Now, when you go like this, you'll see the shape right here. Okay, it's going like this and then down. Now, check this out. Watch where this goes. Past this, goes like this, goes around, and you're going to see it. It goes like this, goes up a little bit like this, and then over, then back up. And I'm going to show you, because it's hard to define which way this thing really goes, but it appears like it goes up a little bit, and then back down, and then to that point. Now, again, do you see it sitting right there now? You should be able to. Now, again, all of these rested on the right-hand side where it looks like it's reddish and dark brown. That's because it's black plate. Now, watch when we get into the black plate and watch what it looks like now. In other words, we're getting rid of all of the extra garbage, the color, getting down to the nitty-gritty of the picture. Now, watch this. Do you see that now? Okay. Notice how it drops below what this is supposed to be solid ground. You can literally see this piece going like this, going over, coming over to here, nice 90-degree angle, coming down, going like this, and then it starts going like this, right to this point here, starts going up again, goes like this, and then we go back up. Now, of course, this has been fudged, and there's another dome type thing, like right here, goes back down, goes over, there's something right here, goes up and over. Now, when you look at that, you go, well, that doesn't make any sense. Well, it does, because, again, this picture, this foreground is overlaid over parts of this in the back, giving you the illusion that this is a whole lot further away. So you're going to go, well, dude, if that's some kind of spacecraft, it had to be 1,000 feet long. No, because your perception is being messed with. If they drop something that has a long-distance picture, which looks like it's a long distance or how wide it is, you would think, the first thing you think, well, this thing is going to be freaking miles away then. No, it's not true. If you overlay this picture onto something that's literally maybe 50 or 100 or a couple hundred feet away from the rover, or 100 feet away from the rover, you go, well, that makes more sense. This thing wouldn't be quite as large. But looking at this picture, again, you think, wow, long way off. It's got to be huge. No. You know, this is what people have to start understanding. These pictures are actually put together. And when I get back into this, now I'm going to show you this a little bit darker. Watch this. Now, that's not darker, but it's actually smoother, which means I took out some of the graininess. So you can see this piece right here. Now watch how smooth it gets. Okay, it's a little bit blurry, but now you're going to start to see more and more details. Check this thing out right here. Let's do this right here, right here. Here, goes across, goes up, goes over to here. Well, kind of messed that up a little bit, but let's do it this way. Smooth it out. And like I said, you're going to see this. It is actually pretty crazy. I mean, it's going like this. I mean, this isn't going to be perfect, of course. And it looks like it goes up like this, comes back down, goes across. But there is something, a faint line that's doing this, and is a round circle. Now, when you look at that, you will see that right there. And it looks like some kind of darker slot in the middle of this, if you will. Got that line, got a round circle. But there's much more to it than that. Oh my God, this thing is just crazy. Now, I'm going to change different shades. As you can see, you can see like it gets a little lighter. What I try to do is balance the picture out. Let's go a little darker. Well, this is what I did too. Well, I shouldn't say this part's darker, but I made this a little bit lighter because this thing's sitting here. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is parts, what this is. I have no idea, but you can see right here how they try to darken the whole area out to give you no kind of, visual on what the hell could be laying here. Okay. Now, also, if you notice, there's a little tiny, whatever this is, I actually explained this. It looks like some kind of inlet to a jet engine on my other video. Again, I'm not sure what this is, but check this out. Whatever this is has a square and something coming directly out of it and then going wherever. So, yeah, God only knows what that is. But there's many things laying here. Now, when I dock it up, you can see this thing pretty darn good. I mean, look at the way this pattern is. There's just no way this thing is a natural occurring piece. Okay, now you can see that dot, what looked like a dot. Well, I got it like this, so now you're going to just see that here. But let me do the actual picture. See how it looks like there's nothing there? It looks like a dead pixel. It's not a dead pixel. And when I get into this, you can actually see now there's something around that dock area. See it? Because I went into the black plate, and that's what I got. Now, watch this. See it? There's something there. Now let's get back into the docker and get docker. Well, we lightened up that area on the right. And then there you go. There is things that are sitting here that do not look like natural rock. It's just no way. There is something here, and here's the crazy part. There's something in this mountain. I don't know what this thing is, but let's go a little bit deeper and darker here. Look at this piece all the way up here. You got this, goes like this. It follows along, goes like this. Well, kind of went into that by accident, but let's do this. Okay, it goes like this. We'll go around a little bit slower. Goes around here, goes like this. Actually, it looks like it goes up like this and then back down, but it has this perfectly round circle right there. You've got this piece that goes like this, and this one that goes off into this piece over here, and you can see something here. I don't know if you guys can even see this. It's kind of this weird, almost like an arch kind of thing, like a half an arch showing right here, right in here. And you see how it drops down, comes down like this, and then it looks like it goes like this, and then up. So whatever that thing is, it's like it's in the mountain, or it's part of this crap up here is actually manipulated. In other words, they're making it look like a mountain when it clearly is not. So you're going to have some artifacts from the manipulation and obfuscations. Okay? That's just as simple as that. But there's things in this picture that, yeah, they're just crazy. And I'm just looking at this here and I'm going, wow, this is nuts. So if you guys back up and just, okay, see how I try to balance this out, but you can see that clearly is going down to here and then going like this here. And it gets messed up in this crap here, but it looks like it just takes a turn right here, goes back. And there's something, let's see if I can find it again. Something in the face of this thing, and it goes like this here. There's something else down below that, and you can see something going 1, 2, 3. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's like 1, 2. There's something right there going off. So I don't know if these are just mechanical parts. I don't know what this crap is, but going like this. There's stuff all over the place. There's another crazy thing that's just goofy as hell. Check this out. You can see this line. Whoop, not that way. You can see this line going across right here. There's a separation here. This goes on to this piece here, and there's like a round circle. Goes up like this. This goes down. Well, goes across, I should say. Up and then over. This looks like some kind of weird, almost glass dome. It almost has like a transparency blur look to it, if you will. But there's many things inside here, and I can't make out what they are. But you can see so this round circle right here. It's clear that it looks like it goes up and has many pieces in here. I mean, I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. This thing looks like, almost like, now I'm not saying that it is, but it looks like some kind of weird part of a ground or a spacecraft that might have just fell down off the hillside, or it's just laying on its side. I mean, look at the way that thing looks. It'd have to be laying on something. Well, if you were to think of in the movies, maybe it crashed, but one of its landing gears keeping it up on this side here and it's lower here on this side. I don't know. I'm just speculating, of course. We don't know. But look at these little parts over here. I mean, everywhere you look, there's just these. Look at this. Over, down, goes across. I mean, just all of these there's a little circle right here, something right here. And like I said, a lot of this crap up here might be just obfuscations and this, or just manipulations rather, and it's just really there to hide whatever's sitting there. But this ground here is crap. This absolutely is crap here. I'm in the wrong one here. My bad. Right here. This is absolute crap right here. From here to this point. Let's do this. Right here. From this point to there, all of this here is just crap. And they're making it blended with something that's probably a lot closer than what we're seeing or perceiving to be a distance away. This is not that far. Now, of course, I don't know. There's no way to scale. And the way these guys are, as crafty as they are, we don't know. But I can tell you right now that I can see that as plain as day, and it dips below that area. There's clearly something there, and it's not, it is not a rock. Now, you guys can give me your take on it. You know you guys get the last take. as far as what you guys think it is. I don't know. It looks like a craft of some sort, and it's not the only thing laying here. Like I said, there's a bunch of stuff on to the right of it. There's something up there on the top. There's all kinds of crap, and there's stuff right here. I think it's a bunch of, I don't know. I don't know what to make of it, but it looks modern day. It does not look like a simple rock or something just laying there. I don't want to go in too far because it'll pixelate it. And like I said, I changed the different shades, but you can see these designs of whatever these things are, and you can see how they try to blur it out right here to try to screw up the lines, so to speak, so you can't see anything like in continuous or real shape. But there's something right there now. That dead pixel, what looked like a pixel, looks like something was sticking out of it. So I don't know. This could be anything. It could be a pile of, like a land pot, like they have like a plateau like built onto a rock, and somehow it slid off, and there's buildings or something on it, or it's some kind of craft. What is it? You guys tell me. I mean, I'm only speculating, and I'm asking the question. You know, it's funny. Sometimes I'll actually put in my description, like I think I'll probably do in this one here, is this a spaceship in the Rocknest picture? And people go, oh, he's an idiot. Well, I'm not an idiot. I'm asking the question. So who's more the idiot when you comment like that? I mean, once in a while you get these third grade comments come back. It's like, oh, you got too much time on your hands. Well, instead of saying that, how about you just say, well, I think it's this. I don't think it's whatever you say it is. I think it's just whatever. Don't tell me it's a rock because it's clearly not a rock. It's got too much of a shape to it right over here and down and all this other crap to be a simple rock. It's just not going to happen. I could tell by looking at it, it's got an intelligent shape to it, and I don't have to be an Einstein to figure that out when I could clearly see this wing or whatever this piece is coming off this thing is clearly intelligently made. And I can show you that just by the steps, and again, I don't even have to do that. I can go back to the original photo, which is not that one. This one is, and I can still see the shape of that line going down into this area. That's the first thing I noticed when I first did this video, guys, back in September of last year. I can see this myself, and I'm saying, wow, look at this. But I just couldn't bring it out the way I wanted to in that video. But like I said, if you guys want to check out that other one, go ahead. I mean, like I said, but just jump to 40 minutes and 18 seconds instead of sitting there if you don't want to sit through the whole thing. But if you do, it's got some interesting stuff in there you may want to check out. So, I'll leave the link for that. But guys, let me know what you think this is. Like I said, all I do is just dock in the picture here, maybe put a little contrast, and I can see this pretty darn good. And I barely did a thing to this picture, and this is from them. This is from NASA. And there you go. And even just doing this without even changing it back to the back plate, I can see that pretty darn clear. And I can see the, you can see the actual, and this is keeping a shot. People say, well, if you're shopping, you're going to bring in other stuff. No, it's not going to happen. You can lose a lot of small details, which you don't want to do. But yeah, you can see that pretty darn clear. And that doesn't look like it's just something that occurs naturally. So anyway, but guys, give me your take on it. I don't want to make it super long. I just wanted to get back to it and show you this thing because this, to me, was just insane. And I've been trying to go back to some of my older ones once in a while to show this because, like I said, there's many reasons why I went back to this. And this is the reason why. Because you don't see this detail in my last video. I do show it looked like some kind of weird inlet, like I said, like some kind of ram air kind of thing, side vent intake going to an engine type thing. And because I couldn't see the actual anomaly clear enough. Well, this is the reason why I'm redoing it. And there you go. Guys, like I said, just let me know what you think. I mean, is it nothing more than just artifacts of a picture? Is it something you guys think it's the real deal? Me personally, I think it's the real deal. I don't think it's well, I'll go back to this. Go back to the colored photo here. Back out. And just tell me what you guys think it is. Is it, like I said, is it naturally occurring? Me personally, like I said, I don't think so. There's many things in here, and like I said, you guys can go back to my other video, and I explain a lot of these things, what I think they are, and why I think they're lying as far as these pictures. These things are not that far away at all. Let's say they're 100 feet away from the rover, or 50 feet away from the rover. It looks like it's a longer distance away because of the way they got these pictures overlaid. Pretty smart guys. I'm telling you right now, they're pretty smart when it comes to this stuff. And you would be none the wiser if you thought just it's a real picture. But if you start to break these things down and go, yeah, something doesn't give, it's a good possibility that they are not only are they doing normal stitches of pictures, but they're actually lying them. They're overlaying. They're just doing some crazy things to these pictures, and this is a perfect example. And that's why I flagged this picture BS a long time ago. But all of this in the middle here is a real picture, but it's also manipulated. Go to the left-hand side of this picture when you get the, if you get the panorama. Just go back to it. You're going to love it. There's crazy things in there. How big these things are, I don't know. But it looks like the spacecraft. Even in my other video, I actually go over this whole area, and it looks like spacecraft, some kind of weird flying jet, whatever, call it what you will. Even look like there's a train in it, like a small. I mean, are these all toys? Are they, the real deal? I don't know. This is the reason why I flagged this video bullshit, because, and excuse my French, but because there's so many inconsistencies in this picture. It's pitiful. It really is. And this is the reason why I do these videos, to try to bring out the truth and try to figure out what is really going on here, because yeah, I'm seeing these things in here, and these things look like the real deal. So, anyway, guys, I'll just jump off. Let me just jump off that, go back into this. Got another new picture coming up. It just came, ESA just put it out. Let me see if I can remember the name of it. I think it's called Hella Chaos, I think it's called. It's another, I think it's either another comet area, so to speak, or it's something to do with the way they come about it. And they were saying it's like flat mountain ranges and so on and so forth. And of course, it's CGI to the max. It's just crazy. And I'll give you the link to that and everything when we do that video, which I'll be doing shortly. And a lot of crazy stuff in that one too, guys. Yeah, it just gets more and more bizarre and gets better and better. And I think it was supposed to be another future landing site. And if that's true, we already know what they're going to be landing in, because I'm going to show you what it's going to be. I'm going to show you what they're going to be landing. I think it's the newest either rover or whatever it is. So you guys will see that. Check that out too. You'll like that as well. All right, guys. For all the newcomers, again, I can't say it enough. Thank you for jumping on board. I appreciate it. This channel is just a question why these inconsistencies are here. And I've said this a million times. I call it some kind of weird plane or spacecraft. You guys can call it a fish tank for all I care. The point is, it's intelligently made, and what's it doing on Mars? Simple as that. You don't have to believe a thing I say what these things are. It doesn't matter to me. I just tell you what I think the shape looks like, because I just go by what I see here on Earth and what I've seen in my lifetime, and I just say, okay, well, it kind of looks like that to me. Now, again, it's just all, it's all speculation. Absolutely. So you guys can give me your take on it and let me know what you think, because I'd love to know what you guys think these shapes are. It's as simple as that. Anyway, guys, again, thanks for watching and jumping on board. I appreciate it. Share the videos. Give me some thumbs up. Let me know you're on board with this. And let's find the truth together, guys. That's what it comes down to. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Always appreciated, and I will see you next pick.